The Club World Cup has surprised the coaching staff, led by Xabi Alonso. The difficulties in finding a player to take over the center-forward position during that competition, due to Endrick's injury and Kylian Mbappe's acute gastroenteritis, meant that Gonzalo Garcia took on a role that was as unexpected as it was effective. Now the young youth product, established as a player capable of performing well even in the tightest competitive situations, has entered a tough competition with Endrick. The 16 of the green and yellow team was initially chosen for that position in the Real Madrid first team, but his new injury and the definitive promotion of the Spaniard's 30 have weakened his position in the Santiago Bernabéu dressing room. Endrick was optimistic about Xabi Alonso's arrival. Everything pointed to his lack of prominence under Carlo Ancelotti's coaching staff gradually coming to an end. Nothing could be further from the truth, given the new competitive conditions they find themselves in that are keeping him away from the first team. The player, according to those close to him, remains focused on returning to Real Madrid. Serious and determined proposal. Meanwhile, some of Europe's elite clubs are beginning to make moves in the transfer market. The most notable approach registered to date for Endrick comes from Italy. AC Milan has sought to expand its forward roster with the signing of Dusan Vlahovic, a renowned Serbian striker who is increasingly at odds with the management of Juventus Turin. That's why the Bianconeri have reportedly put him on the transfer market, a circumstance that the Rossoneri bosses tried to take advantage of, without success. Now that they can't sign the Balkan striker, the loan of the Taguatinga striker seems like a tailor-made replacement for Massimiliano Allegri's renewed project. The conditions couldn't be better. Unbeatable proposal. On the one hand, AC Milan has expressed its desire to take Endrick on loan for the 2025-26 season, offering to pay the Real Madrid strikers full salary. As Defensa Central has reported, the Italian club's new coach has been very clear. The South American player would be an undisputed starter in all of his starting lineups. A loan seems like the best option for both the club and the player, given the conditions sent from northern Italy. A performance bonus would also have been included, based on a number of goals scored, to be determined during the loan negotiations. The Milanese squad could pay approximately €1 million. The transfer seems ideal, but there's a major snag: the young star's current injury, which will keep him sidelined for 8 to 10 weeks. This makes it difficult for Endrick to be fully fit for his medical with the Rossoneri, leaving the final outcome of a move that has raised doubts among the Whites' leadership.